Baker with the basketball. Baker going to Reeves. Let's check out the defense. Connersville falls back into his zone. Reeves cuts down the middle of the floor, going to Hogan, right wing. Back to the point to Reeves. Reverse it left side to Wilson, to Reeves. Now to Hogan. Going to pop a wide open three. No good. And the rebound taken down inside by Joe Smith. Smith away to Woody. Woody for Connersville across the timeline. Going right side with the basketball. That is Garrison to Woody. Left side they go to Smith. Back to the point to Woody. Now to Garrison. Kokomo opening zone. Here's Woody going down inside Bostic. Bounce pass to Smith. Corner jump shot. Good. A three-pointer. A three hit off the left baseline by Joe Smith. And as we mentioned, this Connersville team loves that three-point shot. Connersville pressing. Reeves across the timeline. Down the far sidelines. Reeves with the basketball. Reeves going far sidelines with a push pass to Wilson. To Reeves right side to Hogan off the baseline. Baker, his 14-footer. Good. Baker hits off the baseline to get Kokomo on the board. 3-2 your score. Connersville by 1. Presses on. Woody with the ball, little hesitation dribble near sidelines, bounces away to Smith. Smith tries to get it away, knocked away by Reeves and out of bounds, and Reeves goes up into the fourth row of the bleachers, not able to save the ball in bounds, but good hustle by Brian Reeves.
Sure was, and again, we talked about Brian Reeves' hustle. There's a good example of it.
It'll be Connersville basketball, far sidelines of the forecourt. Smith will come in bounds to Woody. Woody begins to attack the Kokomo zone defense. Woody, top of the key, bounces it away to Smith on the left wing. Smith looking. Smith goes off the right baseline to Garrison. He's on a drive back to Woody. 24-foot bomb, no good. And the rebound taken down by Smith. Sends away Hogan. Kokomo running. Hogan down the near sidelines. Hogan going to stop. Going to bounce it off inside to Mark Smith. Ball knocked away and stolen by Connersville. Plastic away to Woody. Spartans running. Woody quickly in the forecourt. Woody applies the break. Top of the key going to Garrison. Three-pointer. No good. And the rebound. Controlled underneath the bucket. It goes out of bounds and it's last touch by Kokomo. Connersville basketball, 6:24 to play. First quarter, it's 3-2. Connersville on top of Kokomo by 1 point. Smith will inbound. Smith will loop a pass right side to Woody. Woody going to circle out front on the dribble. He'll run the point. Senior point guard. Team's leading scorer. Left side to Smith to Woody. Now to Garrison on the right side. Garrison with the basketball. He starts to drive. Gets it away to Woody. Deep left corner to Smith. Smith holding high. Puts down the floor one time. Back to Woody. Connersville being very patient. Attacking Kokomo zone defense. Here's Smith going to Shillingford. Shillingford with the basketball. Outside now to Garrison. Right side corner court to Smith. Deep right corner they go to Bostic. Bostic back outside to Garrison. Garrison's on a drive to the free throw line. Cut off to Woody. Left corner they go to Smith. He's going to drive the baseline. Is cut off. They'll all kinds of trouble. Gets it away to Woody. Now to Garrison. Back outside to Smith. Smith to Woody. Swing around left side to Garrison. Out of drive. Got a whistle. Traveling violation will be called on Garrison of Connersville. So the Spartans used up over a minute off the clock on that possession and turned the ball over. Kokomo basketball, 5:32 to play first quarter, 3-2, Connersville by 1. Spartans pressing. Reeves inbounds to Hogan, back to Reeves. Now to Hogan, far sideline, still in the backcourt. To Reeves, going to have to hurry to beat the 10. Reeves to Hogan across the line. Hogan, high post, they go to Mark Smith. Smith puts it back outside, now to Reeves. Reeves checks out the defense. Connersville going 2-3. Both ball clubs setting up same way. Pressing outside defense. Shot up Wilson. That's off the mark. No good. Rebound taken down by Garrison. He sends away Woody. Woody streaks across the timeline. He veers to the middle of the floor now for Connersville. Woody going to flip it out front on the weave now to Smith. Smith with the basketball. Connersville wants to slow this ball game down. Here's Smith going deep right corner to Woody. Back to Smith. Now to Garrison. Garrison with the ball behind the three-point arc to Smith at the top of the key. Bounce pass left wing to Garrison. Garrison finds Woody open. Deep left corner. Doesn't want the shot, though. Garrison outside to Smith. Cross court they go to Woody. Going to step up and pop a three. Way off the mark. No good. Rebound Wilson of Kokomo. Wilson with the basketball. Gets it away to Reeves. He runs it up across the timeline. Reeves going to drive to the top of the key. Go to Hogan. His three-point bomb is in the air. No good. And the rebound taken down by Connersville. Breaking back now comes Smith across the timeline. Smith stopping right wing. Kicks it back outside of the trailer Woody. 4:20 to play first quarter. A low-scoring ball game. It's 3-2. Connersville by 1. Smith circles over to the left side on the dribble. Top of the key, they go to Garrison. Going to loop it cross court to Woody up the left baseline. Back outside to Smith. He drives to the free throw line. Double team. Looking right side. Looking. Going far sidelines to Garrison. Back to Smith. Smith with the ball. Left of the key. About 20 feet out. Pivoting. Between the circles, they go to Garrison. He's on a drive to the free throw line. Stops. Kicks it off left side to Smith. Left corner, they go to Woody. And up on the baseline by Baker. Back outside now to Smith. Cuts across the lane to Woody. He's on a drive left side. Shot rejected. Got a whistle, though. A foul will be called on Kokomo. And that's not the...
Straight up to try to get that ball. He doesn't have to leap at it.
Boy, that is a rare occurrence. Woody just missed from the foul line off the back of the rim. He is now 60 for 65 from the line on the season. 3-2, Connersville by 1. 3:48 to play first quarter. Woody's next one is good. So it makes it a 4-2 ball game, a very low-scoring contest. Connersville wants to keep the score down. Here's Hogan to Reeves. Reeves across the center stripe down the far sidelines. Connersville trying to double-team the basketball. Reeves has picked up the dribble. He's in all kinds of trouble. Gets it away to Wilson. Inside Baker. May a walk. Fires one up. No good. Rebound taken down by Connersville. Schillingford with the ball for the Spartans away to Woody. Woody down the center of the floor. Applies the brakes now and looks to the Connersville bench for the play. Woody going right side quarter court to Smith. Smith outside to Woody. Woody works it over left side, kicks it back out front to Smith, reverse it right side to Garrison. Now to Smith at the point, to Garrison. Garrison holding high. Kokomo sitting back in that zone defense. Top of the key is Smith. Smith on the weave out front to go now to Woody. Same type of strategy that Warsaw used against Kokomo, Connersville is using here in the first quarter and being very effective at it. Here's Smith outside. Has a ball knocked away, loose on the floor, but Smith gets it back. Going to go left side to Garrison. Now to drive, cut off, back outside. Woody, long range shot. Bomber up, no good. Wilson with a rebound. Wilson looking for the long outlet pass. Gets it away now to Reeves. Reeves down the far sidelines in the front court. Reeves going to start to penetrate. Drop it off right side to Hogan. Back to the point to Reeves. Free throw line cut off. Going to Wilson left wing. Back to the point to Reeves. Reeves to the basketball. Right side to Hogan. Off the baseline. Baker. 10-footer. Good. Baker hits again off the baseline. Makes it a 4-4 ball game. We're tied with 2:30 to play first quarter. Woody double team to the backcourt. Neat spin move away from Baker. Stopping. Gets it away now to Smith. Smith goes behind his back on the dribble. Has the ball split free. Root rolling loose on the floor. Controlled by Hogan and Kokomo. Hogan away to Reeves. Reeves across the sideline for the Cavs. Reeves up the left baseline. They go to Wilson. Back outside to Reeves. Three-pointer. Goal! Brian Reeves just nailed a three from way outside. 7-4. Kokomo by 3. Smith comes in bounds to Woody. Woody splits two defenders in the backcourt. Bounces it away to Smith, far sideline. Smith long down court baseball pass will go to Garrison off the left baseline. Quickly coming up though by Hogan, hustling back on defense. Outside they go to Woody. 1:53 to play first quarter. 7-4. Kokomo by 3. Cats have scored 5 in a row. Woody for 3. No good. Rebound Wilson. Wilson gets it away to Reeves. Reeves on the run across the timeline. Reeves going to go all the way. Layup no good. Baker rebound with to the whistle. A jump ball called. Reeves streaking back the other way, missed the driving layup too hard off the glass. Baker got the rebound, was tied up inside, and the ball will belong to Connersville, I believe, on the alternating possession. Our first substitution as Steve Hobby now will check in the ball game for the Spartans. 1:38 to play first quarter. 7-4. Kokomo by 3. And the Cats go into a full court man-to-man press. Here's Smith away from a double team across the timeline. They go to Garrison. Garrison stopping, pivoting, kicks it back outside now to Smith. Kokomo is going man-to-man defensively. Here's Smith. He's picked up the dribble outside. In trouble. Pivoting, gets it away. Ball knocked away, stolen by Reeves. Ryan's off to the races and now kicks it away. Able to track it down though. Outside they go to Hogan. Hogan gonna put up a 3. Got it. Hogan just hit a 3. Then up to wide open. He drilled a 20-footer. 10-4. Kokomo by 6. It's Kokomo hitting the long three-pointer now. Reeves and Hogan back to back. Here's nearly a turnover in the backcourt, but Garrison races by the Kokomo defense. Goes off the right baseline now to Hobby. High post to Schillingford. Outside they go now to Garrison. Garrison's on a drive to the key. Stopping, kicks it back outside to Smith. Reverse it left side to Hobby. One dribble down inside. They go to Schillingford underneath the bucket. And he has the ball knocked loose. It's free, but picked up now by Schillingford. He'll stop and flip it outside to Smith. 40 seconds to play first quarter. Garrison backdoor pass inside. Shot up and in. Get the bucket to Neil Bostic. Got inside the Kokomo defense there to score. 10-6. Kokomo by 4. 30 seconds to play first quarter. Hogan back quickly now for the Cats. Hogan looking, going to Mark Smith off the right baseline. Guns went out front between the circles to Reeves. 23 seconds to play first quarter. Kokomo with a 4-point lead at 10-6. And the Cats holding for the final shot of the first period. Reeves to Wilson with 15. Wilson back out front to go to Reeves with 12 with 11. Now Kokomo begins to attack with 9 with 8. Reeves looking for a screen. Cuts left side, going to stop and put a 12-footer up and in. Oh, what a play by Brian Reeves to score again. 12-6, and Connersville will not get the ball inbounds after 1. The Cats up by 6 at 12-6. Back with 6. After getting off the mark very slowly in tonight's ball game, been bombs away, three-point attempts all over the place each way. Kokomo with one change as Brad Seabreeze in the ball game and Michael Wilson out. Brian Reeves with the basketball. Connersville zoning, bounce pass right wing to Hogan, to the point to Reeves, now to Seabree, off the baseline to Baker. Baker to Seabree, left wing, back out front they go to Reeves. Reeves to Seabree, holding high, back to the point to Reeves, now to Hogan, gonna fire from three, got it. Brian Hogan just hit another home run, his second three-pointer in the ball game. The Cats have three, 15-6, Kokomo by 9. Woody gets it away now to Garrison, long down court to Hobby, all alone, layup good. They got Hobby streaking behind the defense and took a long down court baseball pass from Garrison to score. 15-8, Kokomo by 7. Hogan across the timeline. Hogan going to stop, loop it off inside to Mark Smith, threw it away, and now Smith tries to save it in bounds and gunned it off the foot of teammate Brad Seabree out of bounds. So Connersville basketball. Kokomo pressing. Garrison comes in bounds to Woody. Woody working up court on Seabree, beats him down the far sidelines, neat behind the back dribble, going down court now to Shillingford. Shillingford kicks it back outside to Woody in the middle to Garrison. Kokomo going man-to-man. Garrison isolated one-on-one with Brian Reeves. Garrison going to work it over left side with a bounce pass to Woody, coming up by Seabree, going high post to Shillingford on a drive inside, shot up, no good, whistle, foul called. And the foul inside on Kokomo, and 2 free throws upcoming now for Steve Shillingford, as Michael Wilson getting set to check back in the Kokomo lineup with 6:59 to play here in the first half, and the Cats up by 7 at 15-8.
Coach Dwayne Wall may have changed his strategy a little bit, Greg. They came out in that first quarter and really were firing up the three-pointers. As a matter of fact, their first 6 shots were all three-pointers. Now you notice that they're going to the hoop a little bit more, either trying to draw the foul or trying to get a pretty good percentage shot.
Shillingford for 2. First one is up and good. His first point in the ball game. By the way, that foul was on Eric Baker on the Big E, his second in the contest, so he's sitting down on the bench now. 15-9, Kokomo by 6. Next free throw is up, and it is good. Bounding around the rim and in. 2 free throws by Shillingford. Connersville pressing. Hogan inbounds to Reeves. Reeves spinning down the near sidelines, crosses the center stripe, double team, able to find the open man Wilson inside. Mark Smith, layup no good, but a whistle, a foul called. Good ball movement, a quick pass from Wilson inside to Mark Smith, rolling down inside to get the free shot underneath. He was hammered on the play. We'll go to the line now for 2 shots. The foul called on Steve Shillingford, and on Connersville, that is their first team foul. We went the entire first quarter with only 1 foul being called. Boy, you talk about a quick being called. You talk about a quick first quarter of play. And here in the second quarter, each team has picked up a foul now, and 2 free throws upcoming for Mark Smith, who has yet to score in the ball game. Big Mark's first free throw is no good.
Mark had problems with his free throw shooting periodically throughout the whole season, Greg, but he does appear to be a little bit more relaxed and confident up the line this trip.
Mark back to the stripe now for one more. Got it. I think he would have got another one because someone on Connersville came in the lane too soon. Inbounds pass to Woody, gets it down court to Hobby. Connersville's got the numbers. Hobby across the timeline. In the middle to Shillingford. Kicks it back outside to Woody on a drive. Pull up 10-footer in the lane is good. He panked it up and in. Tough shot hit by Jim Woody. His first field goal, he's got 3. Takes it a 16-12 ball game. Kokomo by 4. Cats had a 9-point lead at one time. Here's Reeves, has the ball knocked away and out of bounds. It was last touched by Connersville. Good defense there by Steve Shillingford. Got a very small lineup on the court now. But they're pretty quick. Here's Reeves inbounds to Hogan. Return pass will go to Reeves. Walks it up across the center stripe. Reeves down the middle of the floor. Going to angle over to the near side. Comes top of the key now to Seabree. Seabree one dribble going to Hogan. Going to let fly with a long-range bomb. Air ball, no good. Rebound taken down by Woody of Connersville. They have forced things a bit there. Woody in the backcourt to Garrison. Garrison across the timeline to Woody. Kokomo is going zone this trip down court. Woody with the ball. Out front they go to Garrison. Garrison going to run the point. Bounce pass near sidelines to Woody. Going to bounce it back to Garrison on the right side. Off the baseline they go to Shillingford. Guzman cross court to Woody. Woody holding high. Back outside they go to Garrison. Drives to the free throw line. Goes to Woody. Off the left baseline. Hobby going to put one up and will miss it. Rebound Hogan. Hogan of Kokomo. Hogan across the timeline. Brian driving. Stopping. Going to Michael Wilson off the baseline. Back to Hogan. Out front they go to Reeves. Reeves on the standing dribble, sets up the offense, going left wing to Seabree. Seabree back to Reeves. Connersville zoning, top of the key to Hogan. Hogan with the ball, now to Brad Seabree on the right wing. Back outside to Hogan. Hogan cross court left side to Reeves. He's on a drive to the free throw line. On the weave now they go to Seabree. Outside to Hogan. Good zone defense now by Connersville. Here's Reeves with the ball to Hogan. Right side they go to Seabree. Brad's on a drive back to Hogan. Going to let fly with a 3. Got it. Hogan just hit his third three-pointer in the ball game. He's got 9. 19-12. Kokomo by 7 with 5:08 to play first half. Woody with the ball working up court on Seabree. Double team. Woody gets it away in the middle to Garrison. Garrison bounces it across the timeline to Hobby. Back to Garrison. Garrison with the ball begins to attack a Kokomo-02 zone. Woody up the right baseline. They go to Bostic. Bostic with all, tosses it inside to Schillingford. Kicks it back outside to Hobby. Now to Woody. Woody with the ball will circle back out front now between the circles and direct the offense. Woody push pass left wing to Hobby. Hobby with the ball begins to attack the zone. Stopping, nearly walk, going left side to Garrison. Garrison back outside to Woody. Reverse it right side to Hobby. Hobby with the ball long. Cross-court pass to Garrison. Garrison starts to drive inside, back outside to Woody. Three-pointer, no good again. And the rebound, we got a whistle. A foul will be called on Connersville. Good rebounding position inside by Kokomo's Mark Smith along with Michael Wilson. And the foul underneath was called on Greg Garrison. On Garrison, his first, team foul number 2. As Pat Marco will check in the Kokomo lineup, Mark Smith goes out. And also the substitution as Matt Johnson comes in and Brian Reeves goes out for a breather. 4:25 to play first half, 19-12. Kokomo leads Connersville by 7. Hogan comes in, bounds to Matt Johnson. Little stop and go move. Comes one far sideline to Hogan in the middle of Seabury. Seabury holds now across the timeline with a push pass to Matt Johnson. Johnson will run the point. Johnson inside pass to Markle. Turnaround jumper. Good. He rolls home a 6-footer in the lane. Nice cut inside by Pat Markle. Took a feed from Matt Johnson to score. 21-12. Kokomo back up by 9. Ties their biggest lead of the ball game. Schillingford across the timeline. Ooh, nearly stolen from behind. And now an over and back violation. Seabury made it possible by knocking the ball from behind ever so slightly and got Schillingford up in the air. Tried to save it in bounds and threw it in the backcourt. So Kokomo basketball. 3:58 to play second quarter. Cats up by 9 at 21-12. Defense has done it again for Kokomo tonight. Remember, Connersville averaging about 66 points per ball game on the year. They have scored only 12, and we played over a quarter and a half of basketball. Here's Johnson to Seabury. Brad on a drive. Has it knocked away inside Wilson, but a whistle, and a foul will be called on Connersville. Game before the shot, a tough break for the Cats because Seabury had the ball knocked free. Was actually following the play and roll right to Wilson to hit the shot, but no basket. The foul instead called on Bostic, his first, and team foul number 3. Common foul. Kokomo will inbound, baseline left. Still up by 9. Matt Johnson gets the ball from the official, fires it way outside to Hogan. Hogan with the basketball. Going to put up a 3. Oh, win it out, no good. Marco keeps the rebound alive, but is controlled inside by Connersville as Hobby came down with a rebound to Woody. Woody with the basketball. Kokomo did not press that time. The Cats fall back into a half-court 2-3. Garrison left side to Woody. Going to loop it up on left baseline to Schillingford. Back outside to Woody. Now to Schillingford. Woody going to run through the zone defense now to Garrison. Top of the key to Hobby. Swing it around to Woody off the right baseline. Cats have done a nice job of knowing where Woody's been. Here's Garrison. Ball knocked free. Loose to the floor. Garrison gets it back and a fire up a wild shot. No good. And the rebound controlled by Garrison. Sets up inside Bostic. Knocked away and stolen by Matt Johnson. Johnson for Kokomo across the timeline. Johnson going right side. Hogan going to put up another 3. No good. Rebound Seabury has the ball knocked free. Brad gets it back and is taken away by Garrison. And a foul called on Seabury of Kokomo. So Seabury whistled on the foul, his first, team foul number 3. 2:54 to play first half. 21-12. Kokomo by 9.
A little bit of a frustration foul on the part of Brad Seabury, Greg, but Kokomo, I think, needs to settle down a little bit, look to get the ball inside, and try to get Michael Wilson involved in the offense a little bit. Brian Hogan's shooting a lot of three-pointers and making about half of them, but Michael Wilson has not been involved at all. I think the Cats got to look to get him the ball a little bit more.
Well, substitutions each way. The biggest guy in Connersville, Chris Burnside, is in the ball game now, and checking back in is Brian Reeves along with Eric Baker for Kokomo. Here's Woody in the forecourt left side on the dribble. Bounces it between the circles to Garrison. Going to Hobby off the right baseline. Back to Garrison. Garrison starts to attack the zone. Left side they go to Woody. Woody looking inside, going up a baseline is Schillingford. Back to Woody. He's on a drive, cut off. Back outside they go to Garrison. He's going to fire one up and good. A 16-footer hit by Garrison just behind the free throw line. His first 2 points in the ball game. 21-14. Kokomo by 7. Reeves in the backcourt to Johnson. Matt runs it up across the timeline. Has picked up the dribble. Gets it away. Pass intercepted by Hobby. Away to Woody. Woody for Connersville. The Spartans come up with a turnover there. Woody across the timeline. 2:10 to play first half. A 7-point Kokomo lead. Here's Woody with the ball. Still on the dribble. Top of the key to Garrison. Gun went up on that baseline to Hobby. Hobby back outside to Garrison. Going to drive. Going to stop and pop. And will hit again. Garrison will pull up 17-footer from the left side. He's nailed 2 in a row. 21-16. Kokomo's 9-point lead is down to 5. Brian Reeves down the dribble. Reeves guns one cross court to Johnson. Johnson back to Reeves across the timeline. Bounce pass left baseline. Wilson 10-footer. Good. Wilson's first 2 points in the ball game with a baseline jumper. 23-16. Cats up by 7. Inbounds pass will go to Hobby. Hobby away away to Woody. Woody to the center of the floor, still on the dribble. Picked it up now in trouble, gets it away to Garrison. Long down court pass, but a whistle. A traveling violation will be called on Garrison of Connersville. Well, he made a dandy down court pass, but unfortunately for him, he had to move the pivot foot in doing so. And a substitution as Smith now will check back in the Connersville lineup, and going out will be Garrison. Kokomo's Mark Smith will check back in for the Cats. Kokomo by 7, 1:32 to play first half. Reeves comes in bounds to Hogan. Hogan now to Reeves. Reeves checks the defense out. He's going to walk it up across the timeline. Let's see if Connersville's going man. Reeves is driving right side on Woody. Going to stop, bounce it away. Oh, nearly taken away. Hogan comes up with the ball, though. Hogan's going to drive inside. Bryant cut off, kicks it back outside to Reeves. Reeves with the basketball. Connersville going man-to-man. Reeves away from Woody. Going to penetrate inside. Will stop, fire, and hit. Brian Reeves will pull up 7-footer in the key. Reeves in the ball game with 7, 25-16. Cats by 9. Long down court pass will go to Shillingford. Racing across the timeline. Ooh, nearly stolen from behind by Wilson to Woody. Left side they go to Smith. Smith with the ball to Woody between the circles. 52 seconds to play first half. 25-16. Kokomo by 9. Let's see how Connersville plays it here. Here's Smith, top of the key. Smith off the right baseline. They go to Hobby. Back to Smith. Left side to Woody. Woody's on a drive. Kicks it away to Smith. Going to put up a 3. Way short, no good. Rebound taken down by Reeves. Streaking down court. 2-on-2. Reeves going to hold now and back it off with a cancel play for 1. 30 seconds to play first half. 25-16. Kokomo with a 9-point lead, and they got the offense spread wide open now. The middle is open. Here's Brian Hogan. Hogan down the dribble. Hogan still on the dribble. Bounces it away to Baker. Back to Hogan with 16. Very quick moving first half of basketball here tonight at Memorial Gym. A low-scoring ball game. Kokomo with a 9-point lead at 25-16. Here goes Reeves with 8 with 7. Reeves gets it away to Wilson. Michael going to fire from long range. No good. Smith rebound. A whistle, though, and a foul will be called. And it will be whistled on Connersville, but it's only team foul number 4, which means it's still a common foul. The Cats will inbound the basketball underneath their offensive bucket as the foul was called on Steve Hobby, his first, and team foul number 4. 2 seconds to play first half. Kokomo will inbound. Brian Hogan will trigger the basketball in. The Cats presently enjoy a 9-point lead. They like to up that to at least 11. Here's the inbounds pass to Reeves. Going to put up a long one that is no good as the gun sounds ending the first half of play. After one half of basketball, it's 25-16. The Cats lead it by 9 points. Attack this tough 2-3 zone defense that has really given them fits so far in this ball game. Woody across the timeline going to Smith. Smith will run the point. Going to work it over right side. They flood that side and come back to the weak side to Garrison. Now to Smith. Smith drives to the free throw line. Cut off. Woody is flashing across the baseline. He's got the ball now. Woody with the ball left wing. Back outside. They go to Garrison. Garrison right side to Smith. He's on a drive. Stopping. Going cross court to Woody. Woody on a drive. Going to pull up along the left baseline. Cut off. Drops it back outside to Garrison. Cross court. They go to Smith. Oh, this Kokomo ball club can really play the defense. Here's Smith outside to Garrison. Garrison behind the three-point arc about 20 feet from the bucket. Pushes it away to Smith. Smith going to Woody off the right baseline to Shillingford. Guns one cross court left side to Garrison. He's on a drive. Bounces it high post to Shillingford. Back to him. They go to Bostic. Shot up and in. One of the few times they've been able to get the ball down inside. They set up Noah Bostic to hit a twister off glass from 6. 25-18. Kokomo leads it by 7. Reeves on the waistline left in a dribble, crosses the timeline. Connersville going man-to-man. Reeves bounces it away to Wilson. Wilson with the ball, push pass out high. They go to Reeves. Reeves shouting out instructions. Reeves going cross court on the right side to Hogan. Hogan picked up by Garrison. Back outside to Reeves. Woody's on him. Reeves with the basketball, starts to penetrate on Woody, stopping, looking, hooking across court on the right side to Baker. Baker going left side to Hogan. Hogan with the ball, sets up, Mark Smith inside, fadeaway 5-footer, up and in. So Mark Smith with his first field goal in the ball game. He's got 3 points, and Kokomo leads it by 9. Presses on, Woody beats it down the far sidelines, cuts in the middle of 4, 2-on-1. Sets up Bostic, 8-foot baseline jumper, blocked, and a whistle, and a foul now, a late call on Eric Baker. And Smith will come in bounds, pump faking, guns went outside to Garrison. Garrison going to Woody on the left wing, back to the point out of Garrison. Connersville very patient on offense. They have used up about 30 to 45 seconds each trip down court, just working the ball around. They get it inside to Bostic. Short jumper, no good. And the rebound taken down by Baker. Swings the outlet pass away to Reeves. Long down court to Smith. Layup is good. Oh, what a fast break bucket that was. Brian Reeves inside to Mark Smith. A hit off the glass. Kokomo by 11. Biggest lead of the ball game. Woody in the backcourt to Smith. Smith's ball knocked away by Baker. Hogan trying to save it in bounds is not able to do so. It belongs to Connersville. 5:58 to play, third quarter. Kokomo by 11 at 29-18. Brad Seabury will check back in the Kokomo lineup, and Eric Baker will go out, I believe, with those 3 personal fouls. Kokomo falls back now into the 2-3 zone defense. Connersville getting set for a substitution for the first time tonight. We'll take a look at Chris Poe. Poe will come in the ball game, and Smith goes out. Connersville searching for some offense, only 18 points, and we have only 5:58 to play here in the third quarter. Poe's going to run the point, drives it across the timeline on the dribble, top of the circle. They go to Garrison. He's going to drive left of the lane about 15 feet out, bounces across court to Poe. Poe back to Garrison. Garrison, one dribble, bounce pass off the left baseline to Schillingford. Long cross court pass to Woody, top of the key to Poe. Left side they go to Garrison. Garrison to the point to Poe. Poe, little hesitation move, stopping right wing, kicks it back outside to Garrison. Garrison going to Woody, far sidelines to the point to Garrison. He's had a drive, stopping, shovel pass to Bostic inside Schillingford, layup good. Schillingford got open inside to score, so Connersville doing a better job of punching the ball inside here in the third quarter. 9-point Kokomo lead at 29-20. Brian Reeves in the left-hander dribble across the timeline. Reeves bounces it away to Seabury, breaking out to the near sidelines. Back to the point, they go now to Reeves. Reeves working on Woody one-on-one. Bounce pass left side to Hogan. Hogan to Wilson. Wilson picked up by Schillingford. Back outside they go to Reeves. Reeves starts to drive, stopping. Bounce pass to Hogan. His corner jump shot. No good. Rebound Seabury inside. Brad whirling down low. Has the ball taken away by Garrison. Garrison for Connersville away to Woody. Woody for the Spartans now across the center stripe. Woody on the weave out front. They go to Poe. 4:47 to play, third period. Connersville with the ball, trailing by 9. Here's Woody with the ball. Woody covered up by Wilson outside to Garrison. He's going to launch a long-range jumper and will miss it. Mark Smith with a rebound. Got a whistle and a foul called. Smith missed a streaking Brian Reeves going back the other way, but he was fouled on the play, and the foul will be called on Craig Garrison. On Garrison, his second. Team foul number 1 on Connersville here in the second half. 4:36 to play, third quarter. Kokomo by 9 at 29-20. Connersville will pick up half-court man-to-man. Brian Reeves looks to the camp bench. Reeves very slowly walks the ball up across the 10-second line. Reeves starts to penetrate, bounce pass to Hogan up on the baseline, puts it back outside to Reeves. Reeves going to penetrate to the free throw line, heading left, spinning back to the right side. His double team gets it away to Seabury. Brad finds an opening, starts to drive, cut off, kicks it back outside to Reeves. Going to swing it right side to Hogan. Hogan going to lob it down low to Mark Smith. Ball knocked away, stolen, but Connersville man was down the baseline. Well, they got to get Wilson involved in this offense against a man-to-man Connersville defense. They're trying to guard Wilson with Steve Schillingford, and oh my goodness, that's a quickness mismatch. Michael should be able to go right around him, but Wilson just has not been involved in the offense tonight. Has only 2 points and has touched the ball only a few times. Here's Reeves, bounce pass deep right corner to Hogan. Hogan will circle out front, going right side quarter court to Reeves. Reeves right wing to Hogan. Connersville in the zone defense now on the out-of-bounds play. Here's Seabury. Long cross court to Wilson. Going to step up and pop the corner jump shot. Good. Wilson hits a 15-foot rainbow jumper off the right baseline. 31-20. Kokomo by 11. Woody double team to the backcourt. Away to Poe. Bounce pass across the timeline to Bostic. Long cross court. They go to Woody. Backdoor pass inside Schillingford. Layup no good. Rebound taken down by Seabury. May have gotten away with a goaltend there. Seabury back the other way. Brad's on a drive. His short jump shot. No good. He gets his own rebound. Puts it up and good. Basket counts and he's fouled. Double clutching. Hanging with his biggest lead. Seabury's free throw way off the mark. My goodness. That did look like my shot, although it did catch just a bit of the rim, which mine unfortunately did not. Back the other way now. Poe with the ball, forecourt, driving left side. Poe stopping left wing, going outside to Garrison. Garrison with the ball, cross court to Poe. Poe heads to the middle, stopping, kicks it outside to Woody, going to launch a 3. Go on. Woody just hit a three-pointer, his first three-pointer of the ball game. And remember, here's a kid who came in with 52 on the season. 33-23. It's a 10-point ball game. This Connersville team loves that three-point shot. Reeves back the other way. Ryan goes down to the court, gets the ball outside to Hogan. Hogan going cross-court to Seabury. Seabury off a baseline. Wilson. Michaels on a drive, kicks it back outside to Seabury. Inside, short jumper, no good. And the rebound controlled by Reeves off the baseline. Outside they go to Hogan. Going to launch a 3. No good. Whistle, a foul will be called on Hogan for leaning into Poe following the shot. So an offensive foul called on Brian Hogan. Boy, you don't see that too often. Check out the defense. defense. The Cats are going to go 1-3-1 trap at the timeline. Here's Woody, bounces it away to Poe. Poe double team, knocked away by Seabury, stolen by Wilson. 2-on-1. Michael on the way, let go. Wilson took the ball away to score inside. 35-23. Those quick hands of Seabury, though, made the play possible. Kokomo by 12. Here's Woody with the ball across the timeline to Poe. Going to lob it off the right baseline to Bostic. Down inside, they go to Schillingford. Mayo walk, gets it away to Woody. He did walk with the ball. Traveling violation, Connersville. Oh, the Cats have really picked up the intensity on the defense now, going 1-3-1 trap and all over the basketball. A substitution as Smith will check back in and Poe goes out. 2:11 to play, third quarter. Kokomo by 12.
Well, I think Connersville needs a timeout, Greg. They can't afford to let Kokomo get too much further ahead.
Brian Reeves very slowly walks the ball up now as he's being guarded by Woody. Connersville going man. Reeves down the middle of the floor, across the timeline, knocked away, got a reach-in foul called on Woody of Connersville. On Woody, that'll be his first personal foul, team foul number 3. 2:01 to play here in the third quarter. Kokomo leads it by 12 at 35-23. Well, last week we saw Sam Alford save his timeouts for next year. Who knows? And so far here tonight, Connersville's Wayne Wall has not used one up. Reeves comes in bounds to Seabury. Seabury on the lateral dribble, going from left to right side. Seabury begins to back his way in, gets a screen, starts to drive, goes down to the baseline, is cut off, finds an opening, going to jump it off to Hogan, left baseline, Wilson. Michael covered up, comes one cross court to Reeves. Reeves is on a drive, going to try to drop it off to Hogan. Ball intercepted by Smith of Connersville. Kokomo turned it over. Smith forecourt right side. They go to Woody. Woody right side to Smith. Smith back to Woody. Woody's on a drive to Smith, right wing. Smith on a drive to the free throw line is cut off. Pump making left side, coming back to the right side with a shovel pass to Schillingford. Back outside, they go to Smith. On the wing to Garrison. He's going to stop and pop and will miss. Rebound, Mark Smith of Kokomo. Smith with the ball, looking for the outlet, gets it away to Reeves. Reeves double team back to pass intercepted by Woody. Got a breakaway all the way. Shot up and in. Woody with the interception and the driving layup. 35-25. Kokomo's lead down to 10 now with 1:05 to play third quarter. Brian Reeves very slowly now will look to the camp bench and walk it up across the 10-second line. Little crossover move, bounce pass to Seabury on the left wing. Seabury back outside, they go to Reeves. Reeves with the ball, gets a screen, cuts inside, gonna fire one up, block, whistle, got a foul called, blocking foul on Connersville. And Reeves will come in bounds to Hogan. Hogan far sideline, deep right corner to Reeves, back to Hogan. Hogan backs it off to Reeves. Cats may hold for the final shot now with 45 seconds to play, third period. Here's Seabury with the ball. Seabury left side corner court. Out front they go to Reeves. Reeves driving to the free throw line. Reeves bounces away to Seabury. Brad on a drive. Try to drop it off inside of Wilson. Pass intercepted by Garrison. Garrison gets it away now to Woody. 29 seconds to play third quarter. Connors with the ball, trailing by 10. The Spartans will hold for 1. Woody on the standing dribble, way outside with 20, with 19. Woody push pass to Smith left side. Now back to Woody. Again, a big lead is not safe against this ball club. Here's a near steal by Wilson. Ball loose, and a foul will be called on Hogan of Kokomo. So Brian Hogan whistles on the foul, his second team foul number. Smith will come in bounds to Woody with 10. With 8, Woody looking for the shot, starts to drive, cut off, right wing, spinning, left side, going to hook a long cross-court pass to Garrison with 2, with 1, and Garrison is stepping on the sideline. So with 1 second, the ball goes over to Kokomo, and the Cats have about 48 feet to go now, as Reeves will inbound just behind the timeline in the backcourt. Reeves looking. Still looking, comes in bounds to Wilson, going to fire one up at the gun, no good. And after 3 quarters of play, Kokomo by 10, 35 will be Kokomo basketball to open up period number 4. Reeves will come in bounds for the Cats. Baker back in the ball game for Seabury. Reeves in bounds to Smith, who nearly threw it away as Reeves away from Smith. Smith each way. Joe Smith playing for Connersville. Mark Smith for Kokomo. Reeves across the timeline to Wilson. Garrison on him. Michael spins to the baseline. Cut off. Puts it back outside now to Hogan. Hogan going to gun one long cross court. Right wing area to Brian Reeves. Reeves with the ball. One dribble back outside to Baker. Connersville going man-to-man. Baker on the dribble. Out high on the left side. They go to Mark Smith. Smith going to Michael Wilson. Michael will drive to the free throw line. Going to put up a 15-footer and score. Wilson heads from out. Michael now with 8 points in the ball game. 37-25. Kokomo by 12. Cats pressing. Smith long down court pass to Schillingford. Connersville races back 3-on-2. Schillingford holds. Bounces it back now to the trailer Woody. Woody going to Smith. Joe Smith on the standing dribble, attacking the Kokomo zone now. Starts to slowly work it in. Little crossover move. Gets it away to Garrison. He heads left of the key, about 15 feet out. Back to Smith. Right side, we go to Woody. Woody to the point to Smith. Smith on a drive. He's cut off of the free throw line. Going to drive drop it off to Woody, to Shillingford off the baseline. Shillingford outside to Smith. He's going to stop and pop from 12 and will rim out. Rebound blocked by Wilson. Whistle, foul call on Wilson as Shillingford came down with the offensive rebound on the subsequent foul on Wilson, his first. And 2 shots up coming down for Steve Shillingford with 6:53 left in the ball game, and Kokomo by 12 at 37-25.
Michael may have been a little frustrated, Greg. Again, if you go to block a shot, you got to keep your hand up there in the air. You got to go for the ball as it's going leaving the hand. You can't swing that arm down, or otherwise you're going to get called for that foul.
And Wilson and Baker having quite a battle for the team leadership in the block category. Baker presently has 19 blocks on the season, and Wilson at 17, and Smith not all that far behind at 14. So the 3 frontline ball players for the Cats have done a pretty decent job on block shots this season, with 50 between the 3 on the year. Quick mop-up job taking place down underneath the Connersville bucket. Steve Shillingford with 4 points in tonight's ball game will be at the line for 2 shots. He's 2 for 2 from the stripe in tonight's ball game. Very few free throws have been attempted so far in this one. Free throw up and good. In fact, Kokomo has attempted one, only 2 from the line, and Connersville, that was their 5th attempt. 37-26, an 11-point Kokomo lead. Hasn't been a real thriller here tonight. Next one up and good again. Shillingford hits again from the stripe, makes it a 10-point ball game, presses on, and Kokomo having difficulty getting the ball in bounds, but Hogan finally finds Reeves open. Reeves settles things down now and works the ball up court one-on-one with Woody. Reeves, little hesitation move across the timeline, heading right side of the weave out front. They go to Hogan. Hogan push pass to Wilson left side. Wilson starts to drive, double team, back to her pass to Reeves, going to cut in the lane and drop it off to Wilson. Wilson left wide open. Michael looking, going left baseline to Baker. Baker outside to Wilson. Wilson circles, has picked up the dribble, gets it back outside to Hogan with 6:25. Hogan looks the pass to Reeves. Kokomo in a semi-delay game. Here's Reeves looking, nearly threw it away. Mark Smith off the right baseline. Inside they go to Wilson. Michael, layup is no good, but a whistle, a foul called. And Wilson will go to Kokomo's line for 2 with 6:16 left, and the Cats up by 10 points as the foul was called inside on Greg Garrison, his 3rd personal foul of the contest.
Well, Greg, Michael looked a little bit confused there. He was trying to work into a position where he could get the ball right underneath the basket, and by the time Mark Smith found him, he was a little bit out of position, but still had about a 2-foot jump shot that looked like he changed the shot in midair to try to avoid a little man, which is a mistake because Michael can easily jump over it.
Wilson's first free throw way short, no good. So Wilson for one more. He's got 8 points in the ball game on 4 field goals. That was his first free throw attempt in tonight's contest. Fairly a pretty good free throw shooter. Next one good. Wilson with 9. 38-27. Kokomo by 11. Cats not pressing. Fall back into the half-court D. Here's Garrison. Woody left side. They go to Smith. Back to the point to Woody. Woody stopping right wing. Looking. Top of the key to Smith. Smith ball knocked away by Hogan. Loose on the floor. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hogan of Kokomo. It belongs to Connersville. Still have not had a timeout called by either coach in this one. Smith comes in bounds to Woody now with less than 6 left in the ball game. Woody going to Smith. Back between the circles to Woody. Going to work it in right side. Gun one back to the point to Smith. Far sidelines to go to Garrison. Back to Smith. Smith behind the free throw line to Garrison. He's on a drive. Left baseline. Shillingford. 10-footer. No good. Wilson skies high to yank the rebound down. Michael out of trouble in the backcourt. Gets it away to Reeves. 5:40 left in the ball game. Kokomo with the ball, an 11-point lead. Reeves bounces it away to Hogan across the timeline. Hogan circles to the middle of the floor. Going to fire one up and rim out. No good. And the rebound taken down by Bostic ahead to Woody. Connersville running. Woody going to stop. Bounce pass off the left baseline. Great shovel pass to Garrison. His short jumper blocked by Mark Smith. And the rebound. Wilson is sent flying. It goes out of bounds, and it was last touched by Kokomo. And let's hope Wilson is okay. He took a hard spill behind that Connersville bench, and I think Michael came down on that sore back again.
He looked like he's pain, Greg. He's got not a good look on his face.
Inbounds pass will go from Smith to Woody on the right side to Garrison. Wilson remains in the ball game, but I'll tell you what, he is grimacing down underneath. He is hurting. Here's Smith outside Garrison. Whistle, traveling violation. 5:09 left. 38-27. Kokomo with an 11-point lead. And some Connersville substitutions as Chris Poe, along with Steve Hobby, will check in the ball game, and Connersville wants time. So with 5:09 left in the ball game, Kokomo by 11 at 38-27. We got a break in the action, so right now let's pause for these 2 words.
Thinking of building or remodeling this year? The Lighting Salon in downtown Kokomo invites you to see their large selection of lighting fixtures and table lamps. They also carry a large variety of 42 and 52-inch panel fans to fit your decor. Plus track lighting from Halo, Brown and Newtone door chimes, central cleaning systems, and exhaust fans. The Lighting Salon offers competitive pricing and takes pride in over 60 years of service to Kokomo. The Lighting Salon, 201 West Sycamore.
As back to the action we go now with only 5 minutes left of the ball game. Yeah, it's been a real low-scoring contest. Here's Reeves to Hogan on the right side. I think Kokomo is going to work on its delay game now. Here's Hogan penetrating inside. Mark Smith muscles one up and in, but he walked with the basketball. No bucket. Traveling violation called on Smith. Really, Kokomo has not used this delay game in quite some time, and apparently they're going to give her a test tonight as they head into the tournament, as they spread open the court there and got a good shot underneath her. Got the ball inside to Mark Smith, and unfortunately he walked with the ball. Here's the ball knocked free, but Smith for Connersville is able to track it down, going to Poe. Poe right side to Smith. Smith holding high, puts the ball on the floor one time with the left hand, comes from cross court to Poe. Poe in the middle to Woody. Right side they go to Smith. Smith looks for an opening. That Kokomo zone defense has been tough tonight. Here's Woody on a drive, cut off by Baker. Woody just has not been able to find his shot tonight. Here's Smith, right baseline they go. Hobby for 3, shot up, no good. Rebound, Hogan of Kokomo, away to Reeves. Reeves for the Cats in the backcourt. Double team, able to work it down the near sidelines in the front court. Reeves spins through the center of the floor now. Double team, bounces it away to Wilson. Michael Wilson with the basketball, working on Woody. Wilson going to Reeves with 4:08 left in the game. Reeves finds an opening, cuts down the lane, going to fire one up, and in. Oh, what a driving layup scored there by Brian Reeves. He's got 9. 40-27, Kokomo by 13 with 3:57 left in the ball game. Just super body control on that young man. Here's Poe going right side to Woody. Back to the point to Poe, swinging around to Smith off the left baseline to Hobby. Hobby back to Smith. There's simply no open shots for Connersville. Here's a steal by Wilson. Michael's up to the races. Here we go. Driving layup. Good. Basket counts and he's fouled. What a play by Wilson. Making the steal and driving in and hitting the sweeping layup and drawing the foul and goes to the free throw line for a chance at a 3-point play.
I'll tell you, that was a sweet move, Greg. Michael timed that one really well, but I've just been tremendously impressed with the Kokomo defense, particularly their footwork. They are doing an excellent job of moving their feet. I'll tell you, Connersville is doing a pretty good job of moving the ball on offense, but the Cats are doing it.
Kokomo's free throw line now. Wilson has 11 points in the ball game. Believe it or not, that leads Kokomo in scoring. His free throw is good, so Wilson with 12. 10 of those have been scored here in the second half, and the Cats have their biggest lead now. They're up by 16 points at 43-27. Forecourt right side of Smith. Smith top of the key to Woody, swinging around to Poe. He's on a drive, cut off along the baseline, flips it way outside to Woody. Oh, Connersville just has not been able to get a good percentage shot. Here's Smith with the ball off the right baseline, looking, going to put up a long one. Got it. A 2-pointer hit by Smith from out as they backed off from that time when he drilled the jump shot on the inbounds pass. Is knocked out of bounds by Joe Smith of Connersville. Kokomo basketball, 3:12 left in the ball game. Cats by 14 now at 43-29. Reeves will inbound. Connersville trying to deny the inbounds pass, but he's able to get it away to Hogan. Hogan long down court to Michael Wilson. He makes a nice catch along the baseline outside Hogan. 3-pointer. Good. Oh, he just drilled a 3. Hogan with his 4th 3-pointer of the ball game. He's got 12. 46-29 with 3 minutes left of the ball game. Oh, front court right side for Connersville. Oh, going outside to Woody, now to Smith. Smith covered up by Hogan. Wanted the 3. Spinning. Smith stopping left wing. Has picked up the dribble. Left open again. Fires it up. No good. Wilson with a rebound. Wilson away from traffic in the backcourt, gets it down court to Reeves. Reeves across the timeline to Hogan. He feels another 3. Got it. Ryan Hogan, it's another 3. He's got 5 of them. 49-29. Kokomo by 20 with 2:32 left in the ball game. Oh, across the timeline for Connersville. Listen to the Cat crowd. Here's Smith for the ball behind the 3-point arc for the Spartans. Smith takes it down to the baseline, stops, kicks it outside to Woody. Woody goes along, cross-court pass to Poe, back to Woody. Now to Smith, going to step up and pop a 3. Got it. Smith just hit a 3-pointer for Connersville. 49-32, a 17-point lead. Hogan comes in bounds to Reeves. Reeves going to work the ball up court one-on-one with Joe Smith. Reeves protecting the basketball. Still in the backcourt, runs it up across the timeline. Reeves spinning. Reeves cutting down the lane. Reeves on the way. Fired it up. No good. Got a whistle, and a foul will be called. Going to be whistled on Brian Reeves on the offensive foul. On Reeves his first. 1:58 left. Kokomo by 17. 49-32. Basil Mulvey is up, still coaching him like it's a 1 or 2 point ball game. This one definitely in the Cats win column tonight, up by 17 with only 1:58 left. And some substitutions now as Bostic and Garrison will check back in the Connersville lineup.
Well, I tell you, Basil really, he's doing a lot of coaching. He's up, he's dealing with the kids, but they played excellent basketball, particularly defensively, Greg. I think this might be the best defensive performance that I've seen all year.
Well, Connersville came in again, averaging about 66 points per ball game. They have 32 right now. And remember last week, Kokomo held Newcastle to 25 points below its offensive average. Well, this is a great defensive ball club. In fact, if this score holds about as it's going now, Kokomo's defensive average for the season will be right about 50 points per ball game they have allowed on the year per contest. Inbounds pass will go to Woody. Woody runs it up across the sideline. Woody has only 8 points tonight. Just simply has not found his shot. Garrison going to put up a 3. That's off the mark. No good. But the rebound taken down inside by Hobby. Hobby double team gets it away to Garrison. He's had a drive pass inside. Shot up no good. But a whistle, a foul called on Wilson. As the shot was missed by Shillingford. But the foul on Wilson on Michael, his second. And 2 shots upcoming for Steve Shillingford with 1:43 left. And Kokomo by 17 at 49-32.
What the Cat defenders can do now, Greg, they can anticipate that Connersville is going to be shooting a lot of those three-point shots. Now, the rebounds on those typically bounce out a little bit further away from the rim than the shots closer in. So if Mark Smith and Michael Wilson can block out about 5 to 6 feet away instead of 2 to 3 feet away, they got a better chance to get those long rebounds.
Shillingford's first free throw good. He's been perfect tonight from the line. 5 for 5 from the stripe. Shillingford has 7 points. 49-33. 1:43 left in the ball game. Kokomo going to end up the regular season at 18-2. Next free throw, good again. Inbounds pass will go to Reeves. 49-34, Cats by 15. Reeves runs it up across the timeline on the dribble. Double team gets it away to Hogan. Hogan with the ball with 1:32 left. Hogan going cross court to Wilson. Wilson with the basketball to Hogan. Cats playing keep away. High post to go to Reeves. Bounces it away to Hogan. Reeves is playing at the high post. Hogan starts to drive. Finds an opening. Great feed inside. Smith layup. No good, but a whistle, a foul called. And Mark Smith, the Kokomo's line now for 2 shots. This is a delay game I really like when they put Brian Reeves at a high post and work off of him. And that time it was Hogan making a nice penetrating move down the left side of the lane and then kicking one off cross court inside of Mark Smith, who went up strong and missed the shot. But 2 free throws upcoming now for Big Mark with 1:20 left in the ball game. Kokomo by 15 as the foul was called on Steve Hobby, his second in tonight's ball game. Smith's first free throw is up and it is good.
I agree with you, Greg. I think that the delay game is much more effective with Brian at that high post spot. Really, the delay game offenses can be very, very effective if you look to score on it.
And Mark Smith for one more. Got it again. Smith in the ball game with 7 points. 51-34. Kokomo by 17. Back the other way now comes Woody to Garrison. Long-range jumper. Hobby is off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound taken down by Woody inside. Gonna fire one up. That's off the mark. No good. And the rebound controlled by Connersville off the left baseline. Hobby to Woody. Outside they go to Garrison. Gonna stop. Drop it off to Woody now with a minute left of the ball game to Garrison. Garrison to Woody. Woody wants the shot. Can't find it. Garrison wants it. He can't find it either. Now the ball knocked away, but it goes right to Hobby. Hobby back outside. They go to Garrison. His three-point bomb. Good. A high arching 20-footer hit out front by Garrison, a three-pointer. That is his first three-pointer in the ballgame. Long down court, Smith wide open. Mark all the way. Slam dunk! Mark Smith just got his first slam dunk of the year. 53-37. That was a coup de grace. This place is going crazy. Down court, down Connersville. Hobby off the baseline. That shot's up no good. Rebound for controlled. Garrison about a 40-foot bomb. That's no good. Rebound loose to the floor. Still rolling free. Controlled by Connersville. Hobby scalping shot rejected, but a whistle of foul called on Mark Smith. 17 seconds left in the ball game. 53-37. Kokomo by 16. And Troy Clark and Matt Johnson now are getting set to check in the Kokomo lineup. His first shot is up, and it is good. Hobby hits from the line. 53-38. Kokomo by 15. 17-6 of the clock remain. Our regular season is over, and sectional play then beginning next Wednesday night here at Memorial Gym. 6:30 p.m. Mechanical Eastern, 8 o'clock Kokomo Western. Friday night, 6:30, Northwestern Taylor, followed at 8 o'clock by our 2 opening night winners. Free throw Hobby, that's off the mark, no good. Smiley with a rebound. Morey has hammered the ball, rolling free, controlled by Garrison, going to put up a 3, got it. So Garrison just hit a 3-pointer, and Matt Johnson looking, will come in bounds to Cullen with 6, with 5, and a foul called. So 5 seconds left, Kokomo by 12, and we got a quick stoppage in the play. So right now, let's pause for this 30-second message, and then back with our final 5 seconds of the ball game.
Kokomo Photo Video Center offers 48-hour service on transferring your Video Center, 1901 East Markland Avenue.
left. Colane's next one, good again. Jamie hits 2 from the line, 55-41. Inbounds pass will go to Garrison. Going to race back, going to stop and put up a 3. That's the back of the rim as the Guns ending tonight's ball game. 5-41 triumph over Connersville. They win it tonight by 14 points. In control throughout much of this ball game. Once they got the lead early on in the first quarter, they were never headed the rest of the way.